Alright, hey guys, I want to make a free-to-play episode tomorrow, but in order to do that, I need the resources out of this stuff, so I'm just going to be sweeping a bunch of games today. 7x is the fastest way to get through this, and what I just showed you a second ago is the objectively best 7x deck. Don't bother with evoing your drill, it is in fact worse. And you're going, this is, it's one of these decks, I'm sure you are aware of this strategy by now, but it is, like, disgustingly good. OJ released a video recently saying that it's kind of rock, paper, scissors. I don't think there's rock, paper, scissors. I think it's this deck or lose. Like, just straight up. There isn't really anything that just doesn't... There's nothing really that beats this deck, because you just have such good defense. With all of the splash cards that you have, nothing can ever really break through you. Ooh, I don't like that I did just lose my Evo XE there. One of the biggest things with this mode is just play quickly. Like, as long as you're continuing to play your cards, then you will have enough elixir. A lot of the times, people will play their cards really slowly, and it'll just cost them the game really badly, because they just won't have any elixir to do anything with. But, like, it doesn't really matter so long as you continue playing your cards. I did kind of horribly mess up there. I think I missed my log or something. But, if you notice, his King Tower is pretty much already gone. This is actually one of the longest games that I've ever had in 7x. I'm gonna start going straight for the king because I can kill him faster than he can kill me by this point. Actually, maybe I can't. Okay, I'm gonna play this, rockets. Okay, that was a lot closer. That was actually the closest game that I've ever had in 7x since I started playing this deck. But it's a win. It's a win. Win is a win is a win is a winner. There are a couple like different ways to play the deck sometimes. Like, if they're not defending at all, you have to start mirroring your drills, because you won't win the spell race if they have, like... Well, actually, you kind of can win the spell race just straight up, because you have rocket, mirror, and poison. But, if they're not defending at all, then you have to start, mirror rocketing. I mean, mirror drilling. So I'm going to actually do exactly that. I'm going to start playing my mirror drills. I can't, allow him to continuously set up like that. He's playing his mirror drills too, but it's not going to work quite as well as mine will, because of the fact that I have, because of the fact that I'm defending? Or maybe because of the fact that my drills? I don't actually know what I'm talking about anymore. I was up damage literally just a moment ago, but suddenly I'm down. I have no clue what's up with that. Notice that I've taken his tower. I'm going to start playing an XE towards his king, just in case I can break through that way. I'll log on defense. Yeah, over. His big problem there is I don't believe he had Executioner, or if he did, he wasn't playing it, and because of that, he was just letting my giant skellies go, and that caused him to lose his princess, and as soon as you lose your princess, so he had Tesla instead of Xe. If he had, Xe instead of Tesla, then he would not only be better defending, but he would also, have been able to defend my pushes towards his tower. Alright. There is some starting hand involved in this, because, like, if you... Whoa, what is that nonsense? But, sometimes you'll get in a situation where you kind of just need to be the one that played your spell first, and if you can't, then you can't. It's just over. Not a huge fan of this situation, but Evo Executioner is disgustingly good. You can play heroes if you want. It is not worth it. None of the heroes are broken enough for this mode. This mode is literally just get value out of Splash, and nothing else can put a stop to that, because Splash is just so good. Ooh, I don't like that I don't have my, NATO in hand. I think I have to play a log on this. Alright. Giant Skelly, Xe. You might notice that the times that I have the most difficulty defending are when they're doing split lane stuff, because split lane is just always the best against splash kind of defenses. Poison, NATO High, Evo Xe, Drill again, Giant Skelly. I'm trying to play my drills as often as possible, but the rockets and the poisons, they can be used on defense sometimes. The drill forces him to defend, and the forced defense allows me a lot more time to just generally work with, because he has less something nonsense. I don't know. My cards aren't really playing right now. I'm not a huge fan of that. NATO, Drill, Poison. He's trying to stack knights on my defense, which I'm not a huge fan of. I really need my NATO in hand right now. That's crazy. I have to poison this. I need an Xe on this side. Yeah, this isn't looking the greatest right now either, actually. People have really started playing a lot more seriously. I am still winning by a bit, but not as much as I should be, realistically. 2 of the closest games I've ever had, and almost back-to-back. Rocket, Giant Skelly. My Princess Tower is down. Both of them are down. Okay. Poison NATO. I think I should win this because I just need a Rocket Mirror. But that was, once again, a lot closer than it should have been. Well, anyway, you get the point. It's literally just play this deck and you'll win. Every once in a while you have to change up something, like if they've got full spells, then you might play some offense with your cards. If they're not defending at all, then you'll swap to drill mirrors instead. But really, it's just it. Just play this deck. It'll work. Anyway, this is going to be a long grind, so I'm actually just going to end the video here because that's really everything I wanted to say. So, yeah.